We continue with more interviews in the set of Spark 2013. Now is the time to Karim Kasim, the regional coordinator of Telecentres.org in MENA. Right? How are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited about Spark and being here in Granada again.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Yesterday you was talking how technology can change things, as for example in the Arab Spring. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. Of course, the whole world witnessed a massive movement of young people in the Arab world, in Tunisia, in Egypt in 2011. And the basic thing, the most important part of that was using social media and technology and telecentres to mobilize people. And I was speaking yesterday about this, that we moved people from being in part of the silent majority. Everyone is just don't care much about discrimination against citizens, particularly the poor, in terms of decent jobs, decent healthcare, and all the government services, as well as torture in police stations and things that are related to human rights. So basically what technology did, it helped young people in particular and the whole community or the society to break the fear factor, the fear barrier, that I don't want to challenge the police and particularly the intelligence and those people who are watching us, but I'm sitting behind my computer and it's so massive of large number of young people that they are actually, the police cannot follow them, the intelligence and all the people who are monitoring also the internet space, they cannot because there are so many. But it helps psychologically the people to not to be afraid of the police because he's sitting in his home or in a telecenter and in front of a computer and he's not in the street demonstrating. So that was the beginning of it. But then everybody, when they felt there is a community, online community of people who speak the same language, who are interested in improving people's life, and people who are not political at all, like myself, I'm not political, but I'm very interested in helping the poor people move out of poverty and have dignity and equal citizenship and full citizenship as human beings. So that was the motive of so many people who are not political, but they want to help the poor people and the underprivileged to have a better life. So everybody got together and then they decided, okay, let's go out in the street and demonstrate and just say peacefully what we want from the state.
Yeah, so it's obvious that technology, telecentres, has a huge impact in the society.
Definitely. People live under fear in the Arab world for a long time, and technology helped them to break this fear and be in the street and feel that they can change things. And after a long time, when you are under dictatorship, you lose the motivation to that you are able to change things. And this is the most important part, that you gain back your energy and enthusiasm and motivation, that you are actually an active citizen and you are active part of change.
Technology also helps in the development of our society, no?
Definitely. I mean, my whole career life, 13 years I've been working in ICT4D, and I've seen how important it is because I go to villages and rural areas and remote areas, and I talk to people and I find them, they don't have the right information or the right knowledge to change the reality. In terms of medical care, for instance, the mother doesn't know that she shouldn't feed the kid this and that because it's bad for him, or the water has more, let's say, salts and minerals and stuff that's not good for the kids, so they need to filter it somehow in a simple way. So ICT, I'm not saying at all that ICT is about being a programmer, developing programs and doing crazy stuff. No, it's about reaching out to the people and giving them the right information that they need, and it has to be customized to their own needs and their own local community. That's why we also train people to be in telecentres in those areas, so they know the local community and they know the technology. So they just be the bridge between technology and the massive knowledge on the internet. Of course, we talked yesterday also about the massive data online that sometimes we cannot comprehend. So some people has to pick the right information in the right language and give it to the local people. And we also eventually, in the same time, we need to help local community to learn how to deal with the computers in simple ways. I tell them all the time, do not think that technology is about being a programmer or you have to be an expert. It's like your telephone, it's like your radio, the old radio. You open it and listen to the radio, somebody saying, oh, today is the weather is this and that. You just open the internet and say what's good for you in terms of education, health, and medical care, for instance.
He works in the Arab countries, but I would like to know what is your opinion about our net of telecentres.
I came to Spain several times and I visited several telecentres, and what really struck me that the telecenter is a community center, a real community center. There's a kindergarten, there are kids playing here and there. This is what I was talking about. Like, technology is there, yes, but the community feeling this is their home. They can come and learn different things. They do games for the kids. They do teaching kids through computers. Also the deaf and the special needs. They come and they put speakers and try to listen and learn how to speak or improve their hearing. So this is what the telecenter is. It's a community center, but equipped with computers and internet. So it's going to be community centers representing the local people and also opening a window to the world, and the world can see also the local community.
I don't know if it's your first time in Spark. Is your first time?
In Spark, yes.
Yeah? Well, and what is your opinion? Your impression? Your first impression?
It's amazing. Actually, I was in Santiago de Chile 2011 in April. We had our telecenter.org global meeting, the third one. And we had colleagues from Spark coming to tell us about Spark, and there was video and so many people moving around. It was like a marketplace. I was like, Granada is a very quiet, nice city, you know, touristic. What are these people doing there about technology? They should be somewhere else. But I really, I mean, and then I started to follow Spark, the last Spark, and learn how much it is interactive and interesting. And really, I like the marketplace, the hub, the telecenter world. And people really, I mean, they make the time to sit together and to discuss issues related to telecenter and ICT. So I really am impressed about Granada as a city and Spark being in Granada and the motive of Spanish people in particular. And sometimes they speak Spanish only and I don't understand, but I can follow what the discussion is about. So I'm really excited about Spark. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Karim, for your opinion, and have fun of Spark and Granada too.
Of course, yeah. Thank you.
Well, we will continue with more interviews.